Well, here we are. That was probably the biggest tree kick I've ever had. We are well over 100 feet off the fairway. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the channel. Today we are out in the spooky forest of Whitecloud, Michigan, taking on Big Bend Park. And one thing about Big Bend Park is it's home to one of the most notorious and hardest holes in Michigan disc golf, called the Cathedral. So go ahead, grab yourself a cup of coffee, stay for a while, and let's go toss some plastic. And we've made it to hole 1 at Big Bend Park, and it is one of the more brutal hole 1s I've ever seen. 331 feet, very tight tunnel shot. We want a long Annie with the right finish, and we're gonna go with the hex. Hopefully we can stay out of too much trouble today. Keep going, keep going. Oh, I threw that way too high, but hopefully we're not too far into the woods. Not terrible for the first throw of the day. It was way too high though. We've left ourselves about 90 feet for the 2. Nice little hyzer shot. Oh, nice, Ron. I think we'll gladly take any easy par we get today. Hole 2, 336 feet. We have to go 300 of it dead straight down one of the tightest fairways you've ever seen with a strong left finish. We're gonna go with the Valkyrie. Fight back, it won't. It's not fighting back. All right, we're gonna work for the par. I will gladly take this drive any day of the week. The Valkyrie fought through that really tight window for us. We still have about 85 feet, a little tunnel putt for the 2. Not the best, it'll be easy 3. Hole 3, 346 feet, very similar to the last hole, but instead of a hyzer finish, we want an Annie finish. We're gonna go with the Valkyrie again. Flip, oh my, straight, hit the tree. Okay, we caught a tree, thankfully. I'll be honest, this is a hole I feel like I should have had a much better drive on. This is the definition of a Valkyrie hole, but it just hung so straight. We still have a chance to save it though. About 73 feet, hyzer putt for the 2. Come on. Oh, really good, Ron. For the par. You guys ever play a new course and by hole like 2 or 3, you're just thinking, man, I might be in over my head? That's kind of how I'm feeling today. This course looks absolutely brutal, but hopefully we can just get a lot of pars and walk out without too much damage. So wish me luck. Hole 4, 274 foot, dead straight tunnel shot. This is one I feel like is gonna be a must get on this course, so hopefully the hex can come through for us. I think we should have a putt. I think we needed to step up to the plate a little bit more on this hole. We've left ourselves still probably 42 feet for the 2. Oh, good Ron. Dang it. Hole 5, 352 feet, dead straight, slightly downhill, and we want a really small left finish. I am trying a brand new disc in the bag. It's a Birdie Special Edition Strike. This was given to me by a subscriber, and I'm really excited to give it a shot. Oh, hook up. Oh my gosh, that was our best drive of the day. That disc might be a bagger. I want to give a huge shout out to the gentleman that I had an hour-and-a-half conversation with the night I played Flaherty Park. I'm sorry I forgot your name. If you watch this video, please leave a comment because he gave me about 10 discs to try out, and this one feels absolutely amazing. Thank you. Hole 6, 355 foot, very tight, slight Annie shot. You guys know the drill. We're going with the Valkyrie. Oh, get through. All right, we're gonna be up there, but we might be pretty far in the woods. we've left ourselves about a 50-foot Big Annie putt for the 2. Oh, not great. Guys, please let me know, what do you think of the hole 9 breaks? Do you like them to always be funny, informative? Do you like me to keep switching them up? Do you think they're too long? Do you think I should take them out of the videos completely? I'm always trying to change and improve my video to however you guys like it. So let me know on the hole 9 breaks, please and thank you. Hole 7, 354 feet. This has bad idea written all over it with those little cabins up there, but we want to throw it right at them, get a Big Annie, and hopefully have an easy par. All right, I'll take that. We definitely have to fight for this par. I am gonna go with the wide Annie shot. It's about 120 feet with the Piwaka Waka. All right, we caught a little branch, but I still think we got a putt. Very happy with our round so far. Hole 8, 277 feet. This is a very tricky slight hyzer lane. It favors a nice flip up sidearm, so I am gonna try it. This is a shot that I have very little experience with, but I do wanna get better at it. Going with the Orc. Fight back. Oh boy. I'm not sure what tree that hit, but that is gone. Embarrassingly enough, the shot really isn't that bad, but from the tee pad and on camera, it looked like the Orc jumped a mile into the woods, so that's where I've been looking for 25 minutes, basically gave up, and here it is, 6 feet off the fairway. You hate to see it, but you love to see it. We have about 90 feet. I'm gonna go with a cheeky little skip shot. Oh, almost. For the par. Hole 9, 325 foot, quite a ways uphill hyzer shot. I'm gonna try to force the Firebird over to stay straight long enough before it crashes. Well, we got the old double tree kick in the middle of the fairway though. All right, guys, we're stuck about halfway up this hill. We still have, I would say, 120 feet to the basket for the 2. Oh, nice little run. For the par. Hole 9 break, and today I just want to tell you guys a little bit of the bad luck we've had here at Tossing Plastic. Last night when I finished up my walkthrough of this course, on my way out I got stung by a huge bald-faced hornet right in my knee. It hurt pretty bad. It wasn't terrible, but when I woke up this morning, the swelling and pain had increased tenfold. My body's having a pretty bad reaction, but hopefully, and I will try my best to finish this video. Now, the other day, when me and Craig were walking by this big pavilion, he tripped on his own arm, believe it or not. He tripped on his own arm and fell face first into a fire ant colony. Immediately, the fire ants covered basically his entire body, and then I learned how they got the name fire ant, because if enough of them bite you, you will legitimately light on fire. So I yelled at this bystander in the pavilion, use the fire extinguisher on him as I pointed at Craig. Now this guy came barreling out, took out the fire extinguisher, and just started just smacking Craig with it. I mean, I don't think he quite knew the concept, because he just started wailing on him with this fire extinguisher. I mean, I've been there. I made that same mistake the first few times I used a fire extinguisher, but guys, pro tip, you gotta pull that pin out and spray it. It's not meant for beading application. So at this point, Craig is essentially unrecognizable, but somehow he doesn't look any worse than he did before the fire ant incident. But anyway, that's our little story time here at Tossing Plastic. Hole 10, 261 feet. It is quite a bit downhill, and you want to hold a strong, consistent anhyzer the whole time, so we are going to go with the Discraft Breeze. All right, let's see how that works out. It always feels great when you walk up to a hole and know that you have the perfect disc for it. Hole 11, 259 feet. We're gonna try to hit this small window right off the tee pad, and we need a strong left finish, so we're gonna go with the Kia. No way. Ugh, that was so close to being good. Pretty brutal tree kick. We still have about 115 feet for the 2. I'm gonna go with the soft hammer toss. Oh my goodness. Well, we're kind of making a mess of this hole, I'm not gonna lie. We've left ourselves about 30 feet for the par. Hopefully we can clutch up here. Oh my goodness. Oh, Hunter, you gotta hit those to play bogey free. Come on. For the 4. Hole 12, 234 feet. This is a very tight tunnel shot, but it feels like a must get, especially after that ugly bogey. Be so good. All right, hopefully we can get a birdie. Sometimes I forget how fast the Rhino gets to the ground. We still have about 28 feet for the 2. The struggle bus has arrived and we haven't even made it to the hard holes yet. Just out of curiosity, guys, what's the worst sting you've ever had? The Hornet was by far not the worst, but one of the worst reactions I've ever had. But the worst overall sting was from fire coral in the ocean one day while snorkeling. It was a very bad experience. Well, guys, we finally made it to the gauntlet. Hole 13, we want to throw exactly 275 feet into that landing zone up there, and then it's a 90-degree turn and another 300-foot dead straight shot. This is a par 4, so hopefully we can par out the rest of the round and I'll be ecstatic. Welcome to Big Bend. Oh boy, not a good start. We missed our landing zone by about 50 feet, so we can lay up, or, hear me out, throw a giant tomahawk through all these trees to try to save our par. I got the old Pro Destroyer, so you know what that means. All right, we hit a tree, but I think we did land in the fairway. We still have a lot of work to do though. Well, that kind of worked out. Definitely could have been much worse. We still have another 232 foot dead straight tunnel shot. I'm gonna go with my Envy. Oh, get through. All right, we still have some work to do. These holes are about to get really hard. Unfortunately, the Envy did not fight through a single bush there. We still have about 65 feet for the 4. Oh, hole 14, 345 foot big Annie shot with, again, a very tight window. Hopefully the Valkyrie can come through for us. Keep holding. All right, not as much turn, but we should be able to get an easy par. We just needed a little more turn on the Valkyrie, but we are about pin high. We still have about 31 feet for the 2. Come on. Holy chain outs today, man. Hole 15, 374 foot giant Annie shot uphill. These holes are getting very difficult, and again, we're turning to the Valkyrie. Oh, I just cut my knee on this tree pretty bad. Oh boy. Well, we have given ourselves a chance to save the par here. We have about a 50-foot dead straight putt for the 3. Oh my goodness, good run. I really hate to see it. And we've made it, guys, to hole 16, the one and only 629 feet dead straight tunnel shot. This fairway is about as wide as a car lane, and I'm going to full send my champion boss. Oh goodness, be so good. Simmer down. All right, we went off the fairway, which we knew would happen, but we got a ton of distance. Let's go. All right, guys, I'm gonna be honest. I'm sad to say that the video is ending here. My knee is having a very, very bad reaction to that bald-faced hornet sting. It's been getting worse all day, and this course is brutal, and it's swollen up about 2 to 3 times the size of my other one. Plus, I impaled it on that stick with the tomahawk. So it's just in a really bad situation. I got a pretty bad limp going. I can't really bend it, and it's just not worth it at this point. I need to go sit down and I need to ice this thing for a long time. I'm sorry, but hopefully we'll pick it up on the next video and we'll have a banger. Thanks for watching. And that wraps up today's video at Big Bend Park in Whitecloud, Michigan. Again, guys, I want to apologize for not being able to finish the round today, but overall I still had a good time here. The first thing I will say is I would not recommend Big Bend Park to just anybody. This is definitely one of the higher skill level courses. Of course, you can come here and have a good time as a beginner, but you are going to struggle, and it can make for a very long and frustrating round. For me personally, I enjoyed Big Bend Park. It could definitely use some tee signs. It was a lot of scouting, but I feel like it really put my skills to the test. I wish I could have been healthy today. This course will require everything you have in the old toolkit. You're gonna need big ante shots, big hyzer shots, definitely gonna need some scramble shots. It's gonna force you to hit your lines, and it can make you really improve your disc golf game and put it to the test. It is located on a beautiful campground with pretty reasonable prices. This is the first campground I actually stayed at. They do have a rustic area where I could just park Garetta, and they have those awesome little cottages that you guys saw on hole 7. Those are only $55 a night, and they're an absolute blast. So if you're looking for a fun place to camp and play disc golf, I would highly recommend Big Bend Park. It's just a good time. Overall, I'd give Big Bend Park the solid score of 7.5 out of 10. I do not think it is much higher than that because it doesn't have tee pads, and it definitely doesn't cater to all the disc golfers out there. But for the higher skilled ones or someone just looking for a challenge, it's a great course for it. So I hope you guys enjoyed today's video. Now it's your turn to go toss some plastic.